been to prison to pay the price, but you've also been heavily committed to deep reforms within the mainstream media and justice at a base level for everyone. Why do you believe you were such a problem for the Prince and his legal team when all you wanted to do was tell the truth?
This seems to be a common theme. And firstly, I've been convicted of the same crime twice, uniquely in the UK. I think it's just the same coin, different sides. That's what concerned me. That's what concerned me. There, I was kept and managed by committee in a very small, tiny pool. And my story was never heard. 2 points I wanted to raise is restorative justice. By talking to the victims and claimants, you get insights, you get new dynamics, you get new information. That was denied. Second point is prescribed, I want a better word, pre-drafted statements with landmark points. And what I mean by that is that they didn't allow me to put reference points out of why this happened, why couldn't it have happened. And I was doing this type of person who was a corporate journalist, sociopath, where the information that where I was being told it was going didn't quite end up at its destination. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and off camera as well, we've also spoken. You have a book which Shadow Man is amazing book, but
Thank you.
you were almost, I would say, coerced into playing a certain game with this legal team, and your book would benefit. Obviously, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I don't want to ask you to say
Well, you
anything you're
can. I
not
can disagree,
comfortable.
Lauren, so you can.
Yeah, I don't want you
But
to ever say anything you're not comfortable saying, but can you share with the insiders what was said or how things were positioned that ultimately, if I'm reading between the lines, it was you come on our side, play nicely, and your book will benefit. Is that right?
listen, my position hasn't changed for the last 21 years. I've been used in every category. I've been denied a voice at Leveson, denied a voice at my own trial, denied a voice at the Supreme Court, and denied a voice at Andy Coulter's trial. So when you give information as a whistleblower, you feel that your voice will be heard across the board in general, so everybody can hear it. That wasn't happening. It was being micromanaged. And what I mean by that again is that my information was only used and weaponized to fit a certain narrative. And I was deeply, deeply concerned with that because it makes the two sides look completely no different to me. They look the same. And the fact that it seems like the same system, but different subsets. Does that make any sense? Different subsets. And I was basically given a very, very small carrot and a very, very long stick.
And the small carrot, it was dangled, wasn't it? That
Yeah,
if you do
absolutely.
this, your book will help you with your book.
Oh, hang on, excuse me. If I do this, my book will, it made an ebook. It's taken 2 years to get to publication to be a paperback. And probably under 100 people have read it, maybe a bit more. I may be slightly exaggerating there. And that concerns me because the story should be told from all sides, not from one perspective. There'll be great insights. I'm immensely honest in my dishonesty in my book. It's been well written by Joe Cusack, a Sunday Times best-selling author, and I'm proud of that voice. It's a good voice, but it's not been heard, Lauren.
Did you, during the ongoing kind of conversations with Prince Harry's legal team, did they must have been keen to get you in front of him and say, look, we've got Glenn. Glenn is a whistleblower. Surely, if Harry is, as he says, so driven by accountability and everything, it must have been a meeting of minds because you are absolutely tunnel visioned in justice for victims. What were your meetings with Prince Harry like?
Why did it happen? I asked for it. I asked for one-to-ones, and they were promised, dangled, and never happened. And that's the key thing. If you don't speak to each other and learn the insights, there is no additional angles. But it's not just about Prince Harry. If we go down the opposite end of the scale, not downwards, but the other end of the scale, there's other victims that I needed to meet and talk to as well. I want them to understand my story. I see myself as a victim in this as well. Now, before everyone cries, how can you be? I've been punished twice for the same crime where other people have got away with it. I'm still determined to whistleblow, still determined to help victims. So that says more about my character than it does about the framed reputation that they need me to be.